Right everyone, so today Jake and I have come down to London to come and have a look at the altitude centre and be put through our paces to see how we respond to being at altitude. Now, chances are I'm going to win, but let's just go and see how it goes.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
First and foremost is we'll put this in basic health checks. That will take lung function, blood pressure, tolerance for carbon dioxide, those sort of factors, just general health measures. Just make sure that people, if there is anything going on, they're aware of it so they can go and speak to their GP. After that, and what we'll put you guys through is we'll put people through some passive testing first and foremost. So look at the resting, the recovering and the sleeping side of things and to get some baseline data. And then afterwards, what we'll do is then get you guys on the treadmill and do some active testing as well. Okay? The aim of it is to get a full rounded and a full blooded picture of a climber, both in the resting state and in the active state. That goes from there, and just sit back and chill. Now, imagine you haven't got the mask on. You can talk with it and things like that. So what we're going to do now is leave you on there for the next couple of minutes, 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes, however long we need. Wait for it to plateau and come down. And where it plateaus, where that SpO2 kind of levels out, that's how we'll then take our data reading. So if you take the mask off for me now, you can see there. So what you have is you have your data set there. So that would then be the data set. We take the data off the Jake. We'll put that through kind of our platforms, and then that would indicate at those heights that you have a lower risk of suffering out. The test is slightly different.
Now I'm worried, I'm going to like base camp.
Base camp.
This is what's known as a hypoxic test, okay? So what we did with you, Jake, was a what we know as prolonged exposure. It's a very fancy way of saying we put you on the mask for a while and see what happens. This time around, what we're going to do with you, Keith, is we're going to time your rate of descent and your rate of recovery. So I want to see how quickly those red blood cells desaturate and how quickly they resaturate afterwards. So we take you to 5,100 meters, and then what we're going to do is start a timer. I'm going to see how long it takes you from 95% down to the set finish point and back up again. Okay, so we'll pop the mask on yourself, and again, see what happens. The machine's still got a little bit more to give, so this is only 5,100 meters, and we'll go from there.
And what's the machine you're up to again?
6.5.
6.5.
And what we'll do now is we timed the descent down. So that was a minute and 30 seconds, or minute and 29 seconds, which is perfect. We'll time your recovery back up now. Recover it back up really quickly. So recovery at 27, 28 seconds is very, very good. And that shows
very, very good.
You only had a very good, I had a very, very good.
That is a lot better than we normally see. And basically what we're going to do here is 2 factors. So with the compound serum consultation, you do an active, passive component. We're then going to do the active component, and what we're also going to do is during the active testing, that's actually how our high altitude sessions run as well. This is the testing phase, but it's also how the training works for people that need to do the training.
I took on the last trip and they were fine, when they were resting, they were really happy. But as soon as they started walking, it was like they hit a brick wall. So for them, as soon as they sat down, they said, oh, I feel fine, I can breathe fine. As soon as they started walking, even at a slow pace, they were like, I'm finding it was so difficult.
And you can see the difference, like you were at what, 80, 81%?
I thought that if you were doing well at altitude, you wouldn't be doing well passively.
No, it's completely, like, it's different energy
that's
system.
interesting to me.
It's the IoT train, so this is what mountaineers use for pre-acclimatization. So what I've done is I've set you both up on the height of killing, okay? So the air coming out of those machines there will be 5,900 meters high, okay? And what we're going to do now is we're just going to leave you guys for the next couple of minutes and just see how the body responds and how it copes. Right, the fun thing is we'll get you in the chamber and I'll show you the last bit as well. The majority of the people who use the chamber are actually athletes. So they are looking at physical performance, so runners, cyclists, triathletes. It's about building the physical fitness, building like the right muscle group. If you're going to run London Marathon, you don't go cycling. You need to get used to walking uphill with your boots on, with your rucks on. That's what we do. Like people that get chamber for 45 to 60 minutes, it's long, slow training. Bring your boots, bring your rucks, and get used to walking uphill.
This is Jake hanging on for dear life.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay guys, so obviously we're in the altitude centre in London now, but if you can't get to London, you can hire one of the machines and actually have it delivered to your door. You need to book it in a bit of advance. You can hire one of these machines for a month, which will actually take you up to 6,500 metres in your home. So if you do want to train for altitude before you go and do Achilles and Everest Base Camp and Island Peak and Mira Peak and Amadabman and get out there already acclimatised, then you can just hire one of these machines and do it sat on your sofa watching the TV in the evenings. So we've just finished in the altitude centre, and yeah, Jake was heavier than me, so
and fitter and better at altitude.
Oh, and better looking.
Better, yeah. We're going through all of the lists.
Well, you weren't as quick as me, were you? That's the issue. Right, but anyway, we've really enjoyed ourselves today and learned a whole lot about how we actually cope at altitude. If you've never been to altitude before, I would say it's a really good thing to come down here and spend the £200 and have one of those consultations like we just have, where they can just let you know how your body is going to react to being at altitude. They can also give you a bit of a plan as well, a training plan. It might be that they say you're perfectly fine and you don't need anything else, or it might be that actually during that consultation it will pick a few things up that you could potentially work on. Obviously we did show you the machines that you could have at your house, so if you don't live near London like I don't, I could get one of those machines, take it to my house for a month. If you are close, I would certainly recommend coming down to the altitude centre and just having one of those consultations done and seeing how your body's going to react. You'll feel a whole lot better when you actually go to country and then potentially won't have such a fear of how your body's going to react. So we've had a great day. I suggest you come down and try it out. Need any advice? Just give these guys a ring, give Nick a ring, say you're with the Bucket List Company, and I'm sure he will definitely look after you. Good day.
Great day.
Thanks very much.